What's up, T-Tribe? Welcome back. This is episode 2 of my summer series. I am in San Francisco right now in the car. Let me just tell you guys a little bit about what I'm doing here. So I'm here with Degree Deodorant for San Francisco Marathon weekend. And we got in last night. And so far, I'm with Jill, my plus one, as always.
Hi.
And we went on a hike this morning, a scenic hike along the Golden Gate Bridge, and just so fun so far. I'm like feeling really relaxed. I like it because usually when you're on these types of brand trips, they book them and you have like no free time. This is like quite the opposite. They're basically like, go do whatever you want on our dime. So Jill and I are just like out here living the life. Like, we have an Uber code. We're about to go go-karting.
Want to ride?
Like all of the things. So just eat, pray, loving my way through San Francisco. Loving that I got out of the New York heat wave because that hasn't been fun. So I will keep you guys posted. We're on our way to go go-karting now, and then tomorrow we have like a little Tyler Cameron event, so I'm gonna try to pod there. So talk to you guys soon. Okay, we got back from dinner. We are at the hotel now. If you're watching on YouTube, it's dark in here, but like I need to get comfortable. So we took the little go-karts around, and we decided to do the like city route versus the scenic route because we had done the scenic route on foot like 3 times at that point. So we were like, whatever, let's just like go through the city. I don't know what I was thinking, but the guys, they start the instruction video and they're like, here's what you need to know. This machinery operates like a motorcycle. Jill, I'm dying thinking about this. This machinery operates like a motorcycle. If you need to reverse, you must get out and push it. Like, basically, it literally only goes forward. It's like you have to rev it up like a motorcycle. I'm like, oh my god. So we get on this thing and we have these 2 girls that we met on the trip who we're like friends with, and well, who we've become friends with, and we kept telling them all day, we're like, we really want to do the go-karts, we really want to do them. We see them there. They were like, you guys gave us the idea. So we were kind of like doing the whole thing with them, but we kept losing them on the road because you're in oncoming traffic in the city. Like, you're not, I can't explain it. There's not like a path for these things. You're amongst the cars in the city, and like I was driving it, Jill's passenger, you're using your hands, like there's no pedals, you're riding it basically like a motorcycle. It was so fun. I highly recommend if you come to SF or like just go on vacation to do like a rental like that. So we left the hotel this morning at what time? 9 a.m. but we woke up at 7, and we didn't get back until right now, which is 9 p.m., which is 9, 10, 11, 12, which is 12 a.m. New York time. So like we're so tired because you know the time difference, but it's been so fun. Tomorrow we are going to the marathon and we're going to meet Tyler Cameron, and then we have a dinner, but it's been just like really chill and just super nice to get out of the city and be in nature. Has been like just being in nature. We've walked like 4 to 6 miles a day. We're being active. Like, it's just so refreshing. So if you guys need a break this summer, you should come to SF because apparently their summer feels like their winter. So it's like really cold here, which is actually a nice break from the heat wave in New York. It's been a vibe. So I will check back in tomorrow. Good night. I am back in New York City. What a trip. Okay, let's talk about my takeaways. I also received my rent renewal today, so we have to talk about that too, because you guys know I've been between, like, where do I want to live? What do I want to do? What's happening? So basically, San Francisco was incredible. It's such a beautiful city. It's not a city I could see myself living in. It just, like, I think going from a city like New York to any other kind of city, it just feels so desolate. I'm like, where are all the people? But it was, like, beautiful. I just think if I was moving to California, it wouldn't be for the weather that San Francisco has to offer, because San Francisco, like, their summer, they said, is like basically their winter, and it was cold, which I loved because I was so happy to get out of the heat wave. But again, it's just like not California weather. The trip was amazing. I had said on my Instagram stories I was there for like a Tyler Cameron event. I actually really didn't end up getting any content with him because I don't know, I just like to let people like that be sometimes. It wasn't really the type of thing where I was gonna like bother him. But he was super nice, really chill, obviously really hot, very muscular, everything you would think, you know. So overall, it was just like really fun, really nice. I had so much downtime, and I was only gone for 3 days, but I felt like I was literally gone for a week. We did so much each day. We were just like really made the most out of being there. So now I'm back in the city this week, and I was going through my emails this morning, and I saw one from my building, and it was like, please sign your lease documents. And I'm like, what kind of lease documents do I have to sign right now? So I opened it, and it was my lease renewal. It came with no explanation. It was so weird. Basically my rent's going up $1,000 a month, as anticipated. So I have a while. So my lease isn't up until October 31st, so basically November. But now I have to figure out what I want to do. I'm going to, no matter what, fight with them and try to get it down, just so I have that as an option, because, you know, like, my apartment's flooded, my neighbor had a break-in, like, there's all these things and, like, points that I could use to negotiate, even though I don't think they're going to budge. So I could try to do that, but other than that, I don't know what I want to do. Now I'm feeling, you know, last week I went on this whole rant about feeling like I was outgrowing New York, but now that I got away for a few days, I'm feeling a little better. Also, I don't know if I told you guys this, but I got my period like a day after I was crying about that. So I don't know if I was just like hormonal or emotional or whatever. But now that I'm back in New York, I'm like, oh my god, I love it here. I don't know if I'm ready to leave. So I literally have no idea what I'm doing. I have to think on it these next few weeks. Maybe hit up my psychic friend and see what she thinks. But I am on my way now to go get a keratin treatment in my hair at my salon, LRN Beauty, that I go to. They do like my cut, color treatments, all of that. I haven't had keratin in years, but since I'm going to Italy, my hair has just been like out of control, as you can see right now. So I'm going to try to have them tame this hair just so it could dry a little bit nicer, so I could wear it curly without all the frizz. So I will keep you guys posted. My hair is done. It is plastered to the side of my head, and I can't get it wet for another like 2 to 3 days, which is annoying because I was planning on going to the gym today. I didn't time this well at all. I should have went this morning, but it is what it is. Maybe I'm thinking I could do like Pilates or something inside that doesn't make me sweat, but I'm just so excited to have my hair be freaking tamed because it's been so unruly with this humidity, and yeah, like I just needed this. So we'll see. I haven't gotten a keratin treatment in literally 5 years, so I don't even know what it's going to be like, but all I know is that it's going to make my life easier, and that makes me happy, especially because I'm going to Italy and like washing my hair there. I'm just dreading it as it is. I had GHD send me a cordless straightening iron, which is apparently really good because you charge it at home and then you bring it on your trip, so you don't have to worry about like it blowing out from the outlets or from the converter, because I've had converters blow out hair tools and then you're just screwed because you're breaking your nice shit. So I don't know, we'll see how it's gonna go. My content in Italy, you might see crazy freaking hair, but back in the city, I've put a little bit more thought into the lease situation since I was at the hair salon, and like I just don't know if I'm ready to make the jump to move somewhere else, but I also don't feel like changing apartments. Like, in an ideal world, I would talk them down, get my rent down to a cheaper price, and then maybe like sublet my apartment for a few months while I go to LA. I just don't think I'm ready to give up my apartment, and it's just so annoying that the market is this way right now. Back to me resenting the market. So I don't know, I need to put some more thought into it and figure it out, but I just don't know if I'm ready to like put my stuff in storage and move and be done with New York. Now I'm back in this place. Oh my god, guys, sorry. It's such an emotional roller coaster, but that's what my Eat, Pray, Love summer is here for. It's just me figuring things out, so you guys are along on this journey with me while I figure them out. I know I haven't updated you guys with dating in so long. I finally started dipping my toe back into talking to people, and it's rocky. This one guy like was messaging me, and he was like, sorry for going MIA, and then he went MIA again, so turn off. Another one, I managed to, we were talking about a marriage and future and kids, and then fighting 5 seconds later, so that already feels kind of toxic. So I don't know what's going on. When I was in San Francisco, I was on Bumble a little bit, just seeing what's out there. I also upped my age range, so now I'm like matching with Zaddies. I don't know what that means for me. Just seeing what's out there. But I'm just figuring it out. And really just taking each day as it comes. I'm going to be spending the next few days in the city, and then I'm heading to LBI for a family vacation, and then I go to Italy, and then I go to Aruba. So this is like my week to get everything in order. I'm thinking about hiring someone, so I had a call set up today with a potential new employee who will be helping me with the podcast, and I have a really exciting announcement coming next week about my new presenting sponsor. I'm so excited. So everything's kind of coming into play. I'm starting to talk to different podcast networks to see where the show will land. Everything was just taking a bit of time, and summer and travel and everything's so up in the air, but I hope you guys are having a good summer. And I know that a lot of you had told me that you related to what I said about feeling like you're outgrowing the place that you're currently living, whether it's New York or another place in the world. I feel like a lot of people are really feeling that way as we come out of COVID. It's been like 2.5 years of our lives turned upside down, and now that we're getting into a schedule, people are kind of like, where did the last 2.5 years of my life go? What is going on, and how do I move forward? And I think a lot of us are in the same age group, and we're all in this transitional time. So what I'm hearing from everyone is that we're all experiencing these growing pains. So I hope that brings you some comfort and makes you feel a little bit like less alone. After my summer travels, I'm going to I'm going to get going again with interviewing people. So DM me who you want to see on the pod. I'm thinking about doing a week or two out in LA to get some West Coast people on. So please let me know who from the West Coast you want to see me record with. And then I'm so excited to bring back interviews, and they're just going to be like incredible. A new era of interviews. Hopefully be at a new network. We'll have my presenting sponsor. Things are going to be amazing. So thank you so much for being patient with me, and I hope you guys are enjoying the summer series. If you want to write in Ask Alyssa questions, I'm happy to answer some next week. So keep DMing me, letting me know if you need my advice, if you need anything from me. And I love you guys. Thanks for following along. I will see you next Tuesday.